Hello and happy Friday from Radically Rational and RadicallyRational.com. Facts were irrelevant. Eloquently put by Adam Kinzinger at the hearing session yesterday, and facts were irrelevant. But they're not anymore. These are the facts as we know them. And these facts are established and undisputable. We know that the then President of the United States was actively engaged and in fact directing an extensive conspiracy to defraud the government of the United States at the very least, and that's a felony. We know, because he said it, because it's all there, that he was guilty of egregious violations of the Hatch Act. That can land you in jail too. And the statement yesterday, and we'd heard this before, but now we've heard it from people who heard it directly. The statement when Trump says, just say it was corrupt and I'll handle it along with the Republican congressman. That's conclusive. That's a confession. I want to say this to you cultists who have bought into this big lie from the jump. I actually feel sympathetic to you. I really do, because you've been duped and used, and I don't want to jump on the pile. So I'm going to extend blanket amnesty to all of you going backward. But here's the deal. Now that you know conclusively what you know, don't you even flinch. Don't start with any of this big lie stuff. Don't go down that road, okay? Peace, love, dove in the past. Let's get it back together, but not another peep. And still, we have the big lie as an actual plank in the platform of the Texas Republican Party. Okay, so Trump can plead insanity, right? I mean, that may be literally his best and only defense. And we know Rudy's crazy, but there are some people going down here. And folks who've been criticizing Merrick Garland for dragging his feet, are you kidding? He was just waiting to get all these ducks lined up, and he has done that. And wait till you hear the finale at the hearings. What really happened on the actual day of January 6th and how that was orchestrated. Not another word. It is time for us to return to a fact-based society and discourse, which is why we founded Radically Rational in the first place. All right, sports. I actually liked what the Spurs did last night, and I'm glad they didn't overthink it. You had 3 picks in the first round, go get 3 good players. And that's exactly what they did. Now, on the Arch thing, I don't want to be misconstrued here, and I don't want to come off as a grumpy old man. Here's the thing. He's a talented quarterback. He's a talented young quarterback who still leaves Clearasil stains on footballs, okay? So let's stay in our shoes. He is widely sought after, obviously, one of the top 5 recruits in next year's class in the country. This is a good thing. But do you mind if we go ahead and play the football games anyway? So, sure, it's wonderful to be excited about this, but Longhorn fans for a long time have been more excited about commitments and signing days and how many stars you got than they are about actual football games. Do you buy that? Because that's the absolute truth. All right, so we are wishing you a happy weekend, and I got to go now. I do want to refer you to Radically Rational, RadicallyRational.com, so that you can see both of the blogs today, the news blog, the sports blog, and we got this wonderful new podcast with one of my favorite guys, the radio voice of the San Antonio Spurs, Bill Schoening. That's a hoot. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got to get ready for my gig tonight with my new garage band, the Italian Satellites. Y'all call me if there's an oil spill. We're Radically Rational.